being likable and charismatic is more powerful than being smart. More powerful. Okay. Being likable and charismatic is more powerful than being smart. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Agree.
God damn it.
Yeah, we all agree.
God damn it.
I mean, the truth is, it is. But what does the word powerful mean in this context?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to grasp at.
More useful in life? That's how I interpreted it as.
Absolutely. I mean, having people skills is probably the most single strongest skill you can have.
Totally.
You know, everything will come your way if you know how to talk to people.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Being smart means nothing in the modern world, let's be real.
Yeah, I also look at the leaders right now. Look at the current most powerful leader in the world. There's not an ounce of smart there. How the fuck did he get there?
Yeah.
How much pull do scientists and smart people have?
Like negative, unfortunately.
Dude, Isaac Newton died of version. It's not very powerful.
I mean, it's a shame because I think
yeah, he was a virgin when he died. That's
why'd you know this?
It's like a common fact.
Well,
You would know if you were smart.
Google this shit.
Google. I'm not smart, you know.
I think it's a terrible time to be a smart person.
Yeah, kind of.
There's nothing that
It doesn't really get you anywhere.
We are not rewarding intellectualism or
Not at all.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I think
when have
everyone.
we ever? When have we ever?
Yeah, we've always been pretty bad at it.
Yeah.
I think there was a period where we were pretty good with it though.
Which period?
Which period?
I think like
the ancient times?
No, I think after World War II, there was a big push for education, making sure that was a massive thing in everyone's life. And then we kind of made it useless by commodifying it and making it a degree just a paper and not mean anything.
Well,
by not actually encouraging people to do something useful.
Yeah, that's the question I want to ask. When did it become not cool to be intelligent? Or even want to seek intelligence?
I think I want to say 8, 9 years ago.
8, 9 years ago?
Yeah, because I think, remember early internet days?
Yeah.
It was atheism was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Being actually, and Redditors and stuff
no,
this kind of vibe.
it was
I don't know if that was ever considered cool though. It was just
but
that was going
the
around.
norm. The norm was analyzing everything, was offering, trying to be as well spoken as possible. When you read message boards from 12 years ago, it's fucked how
it sounds like
eloquent people are speaking comparatively to now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
where
totally.
we've dumbed down everything, and then if you try to speak like that now, everyone thinks you're trying hard and you're cringe.
Yeah,
because the act of trying and the act of trying to be intelligent is now seen as
uncool.
lame.
Yeah, I hate that.
Not even, maybe not 2010s, but maybe earlier. You know,
early 2000s and shit.
Yeah, I would say early 2000s for that.
Anti-intellectualism is a thing that is happening right now.
Absolutely.
And I think it's half the reason why, a lot of political things have gone the way they have.
Mm-hmm.
Is because we want to simplify everything. We want to make everything fucking rage bait.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just why not? Why not try and be a little bit smarter?
But it's they have things like personality hires in jobs as well. People get hired just to make the vibes better at work.
Yeah, for sure.
This.
I feel like that can be useful though.
That is useful.
Yeah,
that is
it's
actually
totally
useful
useful.
to have someone who makes the vibes in the office immaculate.
Absolutely.
That is.
You don't want a sterile.
There's a reason why they hire these people.
You don't want a sterile work environment.
It depends on how much they're getting paid though. It's how much is this affecting the bottom line?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody cares if the personality hire is not that great at his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Pete will never be jobless.
People never someone like Pete will never go jobless.
Yeah.
There's always a need for a Pete in the world. Someone always, because we have so many average and smart people. We just need fucking godlike, charismatic people like Pete.
Yeah.
So desperately.
Yeah.
We don't have enough of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like for most of human history, it's always been more powerful to be charismatic than it is to be smart. Obviously, we always will need smart people in the world, and I feel like in the time you're talking about, there was a time during the, let's say, the boom of the internet, the kind of era post.com bubble, where it was nerds were seen as really uncool, and then suddenly we saw nerds making a lot of money, and then they became cool for a while, and it was just like, holy shit, I want to be a software engineer, and now it's just has turned into Tech Bros, which is
Tech Bros. Oh my god.
Yeah. Definitely.
all right.
Not
What's
a
next?
single soul thinks Tech Bros are cool.
Yeah. Okay.
The universe is a simulation.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Three,
Ready?
two,
3, 2,
one.
1.
I already know you're gonna agree.
Agree.
Oh, agree?
Agree.
Both
Agree?
of
You
you-
disagree?
Both of you guys agree. I disagree.
What? Why? Why?
If it's not a simulation, then what is it, Connor?
We're not in a simulation.
Then what is it?
I once
Do you-
once believed this theory when I was a Reddit kid in 2014.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you once believe it, and why did you stop believing it, Connor? You know? Do you not remember The Matrix, huh? You're not.
No, I agree. I like to think that in this simulation, I wouldn't have this level of sentience or I don't know, just this feeling. I wouldn't have it.
Well,
I believe in that human aspect.
Yeah, but what's to say you weren't programmed to think that way?
I just don't think programming could reach such a scale that it could move all these pieces all at once.
In this day and age. What about in 100,000 million years from
Why
now?
would they remake this age?
Because they're experimenting on us, bro.
Who says this is the only thing they're simulating?
This could be
you know?
test number 1 out of a million.
You know, it's so lame because it comes down to like the power of humanity. I just feel like, yeah, I'm not. I just don't feel like I am. And that's what it came down to. That's why I changed.
Do you believe in a soul?
Yeah, I think so. Because, you know, you can kind of, you know, you can kill someone and then come back to life.
What?
Like you can go brain dead for like X amount of things, right? And you can bring them back, right?
Sure.
But sometimes, you know, you're like a little too slow. And the brain's like, oh, I'm done. I think that's the soul. That's the soul. That's the essence of the soul.
The essence of humanity.
Yeah, because like, what is it in your brain that is like, all right, we're done? You know what I mean? I think there's something there.
It's the cells, right?
Yeah.
Brain cells dying.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's fun.
Yeah. It is a fun idea.
Yeah, it's a fun idea.
I don't think it goes anywhere or does anything particular. I just think the soul is like another word for like life, essence.
Yeah, there's so many terms you could use for
Yeah.
that.
I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and
You
obviously,
think we're in a simulation?
huh?
You think we're in a simulation?
Sometimes I just think about some of the world,
When
and
I see
I'm
the way
like,
you like eat pizza, I'm like, this has to be a simulation.
Yeah.
No real.
There's
human
another
being.
there's another actual test where Garnt actually only eats the pizza crust as well. That's happening side by side.
I don't want it.
Well, we just never know.
that's the simultaneous universe.
That's the simultaneous universe. Whenever
Yeah.
I think about like the multi-universe theory and stuff like that, I always just think like, yeah, what if we just one fucking test in a number of a million different tests, where some higher form that we can't even comprehend is like checking us out and being like, okay, let's see what works, what doesn't work, for whatever it is that they're doing it for. It's just a cool idea, I think. Because are you seriously going to sit there and go, oh yes, the universe is infinitely expanding? No.
Yeah,
It is.
that's just It's,
How do you comprehend that?
What do you mean you comprehend that?
How do you comprehend something
don't
that
have
is
to
infinitely
comprehend it.
increasing?
It's a render problem.
There's always going to be a wall.
They can't render. they can't render the edge. So they just say
They're limiting the render distance.
There's not enough computing power.
Yeah. In this game, the render distance is 45 billion light years. Anything past that just doesn't render.
You know, we get there and it's just like all low res polygons. You know, that's why when the Hubble Space Telescope
You hit the invisible wall.
yeah, they hit
You hit the skybox.
there are just some things where I'm just like, this seems pretty simulation-y, you know, when you break things down. Like, why are there universal constants? Why is the speed of light the
speed that it is.
the speed that it is, and it is just a constant no matter where you are in the universe. You know, that feels like a
Why is that weird?
huh?
Why is it weird? Because the light's the same.
What do you mean?
Light is light. Of course, why wouldn't it be constant?
So you don't think it's weird that light is constant?
No.
The speed of light is constant no matter like
Where it is.
where it is how fast you are going, time will literally slow the fuck down so that light will stay the same speed.
That's sick.
It is sick.
It is sick. But why
does that make it as a simulation? Just because I can't answer that. That's like saying, why do you like hot dogs? That's the answer to waffles. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I agree. Well, this is like, this is like
to hell. I mean, it's a cool concept, yes, but unfortunately, I don't see what it has to do with the simulation.
There are a few like universal constants that exist that stay the same. Like I think it's
Planck's constant.
Planck's constants. The force between was it the force between atoms or molecules, something like that. The strong and can you search up universal constants?
Sometimes we're wrong about this shit.
We are wrong about this.
Yeah, we find out later on that we are wrong.
That's part of the simulation.
Yeah. What are the universal constants?
Oh, well, I mean, there is the universal constant.
And I look at stuff like this and I'm like, damn, this feels like someone just programmed the universe and just like there's a few like core numbers.
just a bunch of programmers like huddled around being like, hey, we got this constant G. Throw a number out.
Yeah. It's like the question, why do these universal constants exist? Well, they exist because without them the universe wouldn't exist. But also maybe you could equally argue that it is designed that way by a simulation, maybe, because without these constants, the universe literally would not exist and we wouldn't be here.
I remember there's always like one theory that's always stuck with me, and it's like, I think I read it in some like science fiction short story or something, but it's this idea that it's not so much this idea that the universe is a simulation, but it's this idea that the universe, if you can like interpret the universe as just like a single sphere where like everything that we know of and everything that exists is within this like one sphere.
Yeah.
That is just one cell in the being of another larger being. And
one cell?
Like imagine if like the universe is just like a single cell in the body of a human or something. And that is the entire idea, and that it just keeps on expanding forever in that way. I've always found that to be a fascinating concept.
Brother, I've never heard this before.
Yeah, I remember seeing in some kind of science fiction short story, but I always thought that was like kind of like whoa, that's like an even weirder concept than like the universe is just forever expanding.
Do you think, question, do you simulator agreeers?
Yeah.
Do you think it's humans who are running the simulator or some other alien being?
It's got to be some like higher form.
Yeah.
Do you think they would make humans, like they would devise us to run the simulation?
Maybe they're running a simulation to see, maybe we're not the only life forms that they're simulating.
I mean, we do it with like single cell organisms in like laboratories. So what's to say that a higher form of intelligence isn't doing that with humans?
What if
what do you think they're making? What do you think they're testing for?
Don't know. We'll never understand
what
that.
If they're making
it's not built in our programming to understand
that. They want to make TikTok shorts and they make a simulation of humanity
to see how far it will fall.
To find the best moments to make TikTok shorts of.
Maybe.
They simulate the entire humanity.
Maybe
they'll make another Interstellar.
Maybe maybe it's a simulation to maybe it's some beings who are, do not want to explore their own universal space, so they go inwards into like software and then they just create the universe so that they can just exist in the universe, right?
I think it's because they get no bitches and this is the only way they can figure it out.
Studying humans to be like, how are these creatures getting bitches?
Yes.
How are they fornicating?
Yes.
I'm not nearly as stoned enough to be having this conversation.
Yeah, I kind of realize I'm far too sober for this.